Let me tell you about Steve. Steve lives in a nice house, has a job and some money in the bank, but something is missing. He feels he wants more from life, greater control, financial independence and the benefits of being his own boss, in charge of his own destiny. He decides to buy a business. Steve knows that to enjoy and be successful in any business venture, he needs to clearly understand his skills, his interests, strengths and weaknesses, and be able to tap into and complement these where necessary. It's obvious to Steve that the most successful business people are those that understand and are passionate about the industry they are in and have a vision for what they are doing. When checking out a business opportunity, there are a number of things Steve will look into in order to help him buy and own a successful business. Firstly, Steve determines if there is a sound market now and tomorrow for his product or service. He checks out who the competitors are, if they're a threat, and whether any technologies, imports, laws or currency fluctuations could impact on this business opportunity. As key customers are important to any business, Steve needs to know how safe they are and what they represent. He asks about the customer mix, about any contracts and their terms, and whether these are readily transferred. As with any business, the numbers tell the story. Steve requests to see the last 3 years' accounts and checks the business profitability, noting any trends. He then has his accountant review and recast the accounts for further analysis. Steve, happy with what he sees, inquires about any leases, contracts, and intellectual property that comes with the business. Later, he will use a lawyer to drill into the detail during due diligence. It is important that Steve works out what the business is worth to him, and if the asking price is fair and reasonable. He determines exactly what is for sale, the condition of the stock and plant, and if the goodwill is appropriate to the earnings of the business. Happy this is the right business for him, and with his offer to purchase accepted, Steve uses his accountant and lawyer to perform due diligence and to advise on the best structure for the business. Once all conditions have been met, and Steve is happy to proceed, he will look to secure suitable business finance in order to close the deal. Like many business owners, Steve knows owning a business can be very rewarding, but you need to do your homework first. To download a copy of the 10 things you must know before you buy a business, go to bizbuy.co.nz or click on the link below.